Hello and welcome to the R.W S, the Duluth Red Wing and Southern Clay Train. So we're coming to you with another episode of the Clay Train, and got some innovations. I don't know if I'll be able to show it. I'll show you the materials, but I think I need to buy some hydrocal plaster before I do it. But I'm going to get to work with the sculpt-a-mold that I have and with some of the cloth sheets I have now, just to use it up. And then when I start into this other concept of recycling dryer sheets and lint, we'll show you that. So you won't see that probably this week because I have to make a run to Michael's and get that plaster. So let's get going. Okay, here we go. You can't see me, but I got you on the table. I was just getting ready to mix this stuff up. When you see it, you can see it's got some kind of fibers in it. So that's what my idea was, to actually use. I got to get more plaster. I looked around, I didn't have any. But I'm going to start using this stuff once I use it. And when you look at this stuff, when you look at the dryer lint, then look at this stuff, not much of a difference. This has plaster in it. So we're going to start trying to use this stuff. As you can see, I still got a bag of hydrocal. Maybe it's about that much. But we're going to need more, obviously, because it doesn't go very far. The other thing, and this is where I got the idea of mixing the plaster, was the dryer sheet thing. If you look at these, if you get plaster in between here, and you look at this stuff, you can see like it's got little holes, and this just has plaster on it. So today we're going to be working with this and the hydrocal, since we have it, and trying to get this creek all up, trying to get all these plastered down. But this will be in the future of using that. So I thought you'd like it. I put it on my shorts, and I wanted to show you here how it works. I was hunting around in my tubs, and sure enough, no hydrocal plaster. I thought I saw a bag of it, but I'll probably find it later, like I found the sculpt-a-mold. But couldn't find that. But I'll probably go to Michael's or one of the hobby stores, or not the hobby store, but Hobby Lobby, and purchase some of that. So that'll be in the future of working with that stuff. So let's get some water in this and get it mixed up, and kind of fill this in. You can see I got this here. Reason being is, you can see this is kind of coming up too high. So this will be my weight to kind of hold it down. Like that, so I can get it once I get the sculpt-a-mold in there. And then it dries, it should hold it all down. So let's get this mixed up. I got water. I got my water. I think I'm going to set this down. Set it over here. Get more in here. And we're going to do a little paint to pre-color it. A little black. Get it looking muddy. Kind of turns gray, but it's got a little bit of the color in there. And just keep mixing this stuff up. I work in smaller batches. I'm working in smaller batches just because I don't have to worry about applying it as quick. So we'll get all of this in here. Glue my just like that. I'll get my brush. Sorry about that. I thought I had all my tools. Hang on just a minute while I get my brush. Okay, we're back. I got my brush. Then just kind of brush this stuff down. I don't want to push it underneath there too much. But I want to get it in there. You can see it does a nice job. Nice creek kind of coming through here. There we go. And now, Trying to use up some of this plaster that's in this tub. And just use it as filler in here. And let me get my scissors. Okay, so let me get this cloth going. I gotta get my scissors, hang on. Okay, here we go. Start cutting some of this stuff out. Just like that. We'll get this piece here. Kind of interesting to work with, as you can see. Trying to recycle some of that plaster out of there. Alrighty, so you can see you get pretty messy with it. So there we have it. Kind of like frosting a cake, so. All right, so there we have it. Another time of scenery. Hopefully we'll get the rest of it done, and we'll get the rubber cork laid on it and a little more painting. I like the way I'm getting this creek going here. And eventually, once we use this other stuff up, we'll start using this stuff. We'll start using the lint, and we'll try these dryer sheets. So there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Red Wing clay train. More getting our hands dirty in this stuff. And making it look natural. So more playing in the mud and getting tracks laid. And so we'll keep you updated on what's going on.